Alan is going to London. The trip is in 39 days. The temperature is currently freezing right now in Detroit. Does this hat look stupid to you? Good evening or good afternoon. I mean, technically it's a little bit afternoon, so I mean, good evening doesn't even make sense. But here we are in my base camp here at home in my office in Michigan. Uh, Delightful Michigan in April. It's like literally like 38 degrees Fahrenheit right outside right now. Whatever. It's unseasonably cold here, but I'm making this video as I'm going on an elaborate trip coming up in just a series of days, 39 days from today, and I will be flying to London, England. Yeah, I'm going on a pretty elaborate cruise, probably my most elaborate vacation yet. I say that as having just came back from Japan and Korea in August, and that trip was my favorite trip so far, and was amazing vacation. Don't get me wrong. I mean, that one was. I flew into Tokyo. First 5 days are in Tokyo, but to be fair, the flight into from Detroit to Japan is 13 and a half hours, and there's a 13-hour time loss. So you lose 26 and a half hours right there. On top of that, there is the jet lag. So you lose like about a day and a half. So I got about three. I had that what do you call whatever? I was staying in Shibuya City region of Tokyo Prefecture. Um, Lost a little bit of time there to those the flight and jet lag and such, but yeah, still got 3 full nights in Tokyo. Drank and dined, had sushi, had ramen. Went to some bars, went to the Shinjuku area district, met up with a friend who lived there. So if you haven't seen my Japan series of vlogs, it's amazing. The first 3 nights pre-cruise are also great, but yeah, the cruise itself, it's like about a it's a 10-night Japan Circle cruise that the theme is these summer dance festivals all around Japan. Amari, Kochi. You have to watch the vlog. I don't want to get too far off track here, but amazing cruise and culturally, I mean, in every aspect, it was my most elaborate vacation yet. But I feel like this London trip is going to be next level. First of all, it will be longer than all my previous cruises. Well, it won't be longer than Hawaii, but Hawaii was kind of. Don't get me wrong, Hawaii was amazing. Oahu and Kona, amazing islands. But we were sailing round trip from Los Angeles, well, Long Beach. So technically, we lost 5 days there and 5 days back at sea. And 10 days at sea is not fun. I love cruising more than anyone. It was atrocious. Like, as soon as I got off the ship in Oahu, I was like kissing the pier. I was like, get me off this freaking boat, man. I love cruising, but that was too much. Don't do that. Don't sail round trip from Los Angeles to Hawaii. Those islands of Hawaii are amazing, but do not go on that boat. Uh, Second of all, that cruise was technically longer, but yeah, I mean most of it was just sitting at sea. Like I was sitting at sea, either like smoking cigars or yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. Uh, but this cruise is going to be pretty wild. It's called the European Capitals Cruise. I booked it over 2 years ago. Yeah, this like it would show up on my Princess Cruise Line homepage and be like, "Oh, your next cruise is in 600 something days." It's been counting down for like 2 years. But here is a breakdown of the itinerary. This is like the map of Europe, but you can see the ports here. Uh, I will give you a breakdown of these cities here. Well, uh, yeah, like here we go. So Southampton, London is technically 2 hour, or it's south. Yeah, Southampton in England is 2 hours south of London. I'm flying into London, so I'm staying. I'm flying in. Technically, it's like Tokyo. I'm flying in like 5 days early. About the first day is like lost to travel, lost to the flight. Then 3 nights. I get. I guess I'm only there 4 nights. I don't know. It's confusing. But I stay 3 nights in London. I still need to find a hotel. If any of you guys have recommendations or anything, just pop a comment in there. I'm trying to go on a little budget here because this is another extremely expensive vacation. I'm hitting up London. Oh, I'm hitting up this Japan cruise, this European capitals cruise, and the Hawaii cruise, all in less than a 1 year span. Today is like technically April 15th of last year was when I was on the Hawaii cruise. It's April 9th, so there was still about a little less than a year from that last Hawaii cruise. But losing my train of thought again, ADHD. But anyway, yeah, I'm looking at this itinerary here, and I have to find a way to get to Southampton from London. That's another reason why I'm flying in early. I also went on a cruise this January. We're flying to. This was another disaster. There's like a blizzard in Detroit. We missed our flight from Detroit to Miami because it was a Caribbean cruise, but we didn't miss it because of the blizzard. We missed it because of our pilot was a no-show. So then we had to fly directly. Well, we had to fly to the Dominican Republic, and Delta didn't want to comp my flights. It was a disaster. Delta really gave me a hard time to get those flights. And I was with my parents too. So not only did I have to get one same day flight to the Dominican Republic on like 3 hours notice, I had to get three of them. And there was no direct flights from Miami to the Dominican Republic at that point. So we had to fly to like freaking Atlanta and then to London, or Atlanta and then to the Dominican Republic with like no notice. And whew, that was now there's another vlog for that one if you want to watch that one. That's called like worst travel days ever. So it wasn't just one travel day. It took me like 3 days to get from Detroit to the Dominican Republic. Well, it's supposed to be a 2.5 hour flight from Detroit to Miami, and then get on the ship and we're all set. But no. Anyways, getting off track again. Noticing a pattern. Anyway, so I got to get to Southampton, London, or Southampton, Great Britain from London. I'm in this cruise ship group. It's the Emerald Princess cruise ship for the European Capitals cruise. And yeah, if you want to charter a bus or like a cab or an Uber or something from London to Southampton, it's like $250-$300. So, but a lot of people are trying to share. They're trying to share. Split a cab or whatnot. So I'm gonna have to do that from the group. Yeah, this is a new format for my videos. I'm doing this in one take, which is really annoying. I tried to get the sound down. I'm using a new camera too. I'm using a Razer camera this time instead of my cell phone. It's got like a built-in ring light. Yeti and Razer, they don't pay for. I don't get any promotions. This is all my own shit I bought with my own money, much like these cruises and this airfare. But yeah, so get to Southampton, board the ship on May 22nd. May 22nd. And I got to be on there by 4 p.m. Flying in I'll be in London for 3 nights. I got to find a hotel. So 3 nights in London. And then we're going to sail off to Belgium. And then after Belgium, we're going to Amsterdam in the Netherlands. And then Oslo, Norway. Then Gothenburg, Sweden. Copenhagen, Denmark. Aarhus, Denmark. Hamburg, Germany. And then we're going to France for the last night. And the day after that, we're going to sail back to Southampton. So, I believe this is a good take one here. So I'm going to stitch these together and get into these individual port cities here for this European Capitals cruise. And I can see my stupid orange hat, but but I also want to give a shout out to the American Red Cross. You can see this is a shirt you get for donating platelets here. Donated platelets a couple, maybe like 10 days ago or something, but platelets are part of your blood that help prevent bleeding and such. They're necessary for cancer patients. They only really last they have like a shelf life of like 5 to 7 days or something like that. So once you donate them, they're going to be transported to a hospital to help mainly cancer patients, but also other patients with critical needs. So in the United States, if you want to donate platelets or red blood, go to the American Red Cross. But other countries, I know the United States is only a portion of my viewers for my channel. So I could, for your other respective countries, look it up. All right, this is part 1 is done. I'm doing like 0 editing on this video.
Videos here on YouTube, and we are looking at how to pronounce the name of the city in France. This is a major port in northern France's Normandy region, located where the Seine River, the river that flows through Paris, meets the English Channel. How do you go about pronouncing it in French? In France, we would say it as Le Havre. Of course, the H is silent in French. Le
Le
Havre. It would be
Havre.
fine in
Le
English to say it
Havre.
as
Le
Le
Havre.
Havre.
Le
Le
Havre.
Havre from French.
Parlez-vous
Le
français?
Havre.
Parlez-vous la Havre? Parlez-vous la Havre?
Famous cities all around France. I'll see you there to learn more.
Unbelievable.